So today, me and Hayden are going to rate our fast food chains.
Tons of people do these, and it's like, seems like a really fun idea. And I think both of us could probably say fast food is like a staple in a lot of our friendships.
That's what we ate tonight. So
to prepare for sure.
To prepare.
I really want to be as fair as possible about this. I don't want to be like, yeah, I like that food, I had that one time, so God tier. It has to be like the whole package, you know. It has to be like non-biased too. So
we're gonna go A through Z. First, AW, low tier.
A and W is definitely low tier. I think there was one out in Trustful for a while. I think I had it one time, but it's not. Yeah, it's like it's a root beer place. It's not really like a fast food place.
Philip hates this video already. He's like, ain't it God tier. God tier.
Screw that.
Arby's.
Arby's.
Now people are probably going to disagree with me, maybe not with him, but to me, Arby's is top tier. Not God tier, but I think it's top tier.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd put Arby's in top tier as well.
I still am mad at some person that said if you eat at Arby's, you're ugly.
It has a great selection. Has great sauces, just all around good food, and you have like prices is what I was looking for. So it's not like cream of the crop, but it's like it's definitely up there. So definitely top tier. Can't like I've never had a bad experience with Arby's.
Them fries. So Bojangles, you're right there.
Yes. One thing I know about Bojangles is their honey mustard. And that alone helps me think they're like a little bit better than the rest.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big honey mustard kind of guy. But I haven't actually like gone into Bojangles and ate there before. Based on like the little bit I've had, I'd probably put it in mid tier.
Yeah, I agree with you with mid tier for sure. I'm not a big fan of their bowls, but their breakfast is pretty good. So
oh yeah,
mid tier is, I think that's fine.
I will say at one time at work they did get us Bojangles for breakfast and it was very good.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would say Buffalo Wild Wings is low tier.
I would have to agree.
Their wings are absolutely garbage.
Their food is also, and if Jacob sees this, he's also going to be like, shit video. Jacob loves Buffalo Wild Wings.
Dude, if Jay watches this video, you think he's mad? Wait till we do Burger King.
The food is like way overpriced. It's always noisy in there. It's not the kind of place I want to go to.
I just shit my brains out every time.
I would agree.
So Burger King to me is a don't eat or low tier.
I would say
I absolutely, every time I eat at Burger King, I regret it. Either it's dollar menu, or I go for chicken, or I go for the most premium burger, or I go for chicken fries. It doesn't matter. I always have a bad experience.
I used to ride really hard for Burger King way back in the day when me and Jay used to hang out a lot. We would go to Burger King. The Burger King in my hometown is like so bad.
You should try Trustful.
It's so bad. I'd put it in mid tier, but I don't eat it enough to even consider to put it in mid tier these days. So I'd probably put it in low tier, just to you know.
Carl's Jr., I would say mid tier. Mid tier because I actually think they make pretty good burgers. As long as they're not doing the green burrito.
Or it was like green burrito or red burrito or something for a while, and I don't even know if that's on there with their joint anymore, but you know they do have like good quality burgers, so it's like definitely not like I can't merit anything higher.
I would do Hardee's based on their breakfast.
Oh, dude!
Again,
if it's Hardee's,
has made incredible breakfast. I can't give them like.
If Hardee's is based on just breakfast, I'd put.
Oh, they would be top tier.
Top tier.
They'd be top tier for sure. Checkers, I would say low tier.
I'd say low tier as well. You really only see Checkers like in the hood. it's straight up.
Dude, whenever Booby comes over, he was super upset because we would go to Riley's, which is right here in Centerpoint.
Yeah. We
went there one day to get a burger for Sarah because Sarah loves the fries. Mm-hmm. We get there, damn, is no one working? It's a damn Thursday. The whole building just shut down within a week. Like we went there like a week ago to get a burger for, you can get 2 burgers for $4 with fries on top of it. And where we live, they're all shut down.
I had it a long time ago, so I can't tell you what it's like, but
I feel like a lot of my subscribers are gonna hate that I put Checkers in low tier.
So I already know where Chick-fil-A is going.
Chick-fil-A is SS for sure.
Is God tier.
It is a God tier. I won't eat there a lot.
Yeah.
But they are consistent, and that is incredible. Some of the best fries ever created. Don't give a shit about their beliefs. Their food is really good.
When it comes to their service, it's like you really can't beat it.
Yeah.
Their breakfast is also incredible. You always get your food super quick.
They pay their employees good too. Like you can literally have a career at Chick-fil-A.
People to work at Chick-fil-A, they work there for years.
Yeah.
And years and years.
I am a Chipotle fan, but I would say Chipotle to me is kind of mid-tier. I think Moe's is better.
I've only had Chipotle a handful of times, but yeah, like
It's not bad.
No,
It's not bad at all.
I don't think it's bad.
But it's not something I'm like, hey, you know what I want today? I want to get burritos and rice and beans.
There's people who love Chipotle.
I'm upset China Kitchen ain't on here.
Dude, China Kitchen,
God tier.
God tier, demigod tier.
Wing of fish, don't eat. So Church and Chicken,
Churches,
super good. I think it's high tier.
High tier. I would agree. When it comes to like those specific like chicken places like that,
they knocked it out, man.
They really do, and there's not enough of them around here, I don't think. So I've had Cookout a few times, and we recently in Alabama just started getting like locations for Cookout. I think we have one downtown now. I know we had one in Huntsville, but I've always had mediocre experiences with Cookout.
Do you want to do low tier or don't eat?
I'm not gonna hit don't eat. I'm gonna get like shit for this, but I'm gonna put it in low tier because Cookout is you get a lot of bang for your buck. You get a lot of sides for very cheap, and I will say they do have really good shakes. The amount of food that you get is lower than like McDonald's quality in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
That's and I know people are gonna like shit on me for that, but the times I've had it, and I'd be down to try it again, but every time I've had it.
So Dairy Queen is a little different for me. Dairy Queen, I would say, makes awesome ice cream. They have the blizzards are really good. They have pretty good burgers. Their chicken's actually really, really good too. I'm thinking Dairy Queen is pretty high tier. Phil used to live near one, so me and him would get Dairy Queen from his mom. Like when we were younger, we'd eat there all the time. It's not bad at all.
You know, I can't argue. So if you say high tier based on your experiences, I'll put it in high tier, and me based on liking their ice cream.
We got Phil back. Phil's back in the video.
Denny's.
So I think Denny's is don't eat.
I would agree.
All right, next one.
Domino's.
I'm going to say Domino's is top tier. I love Domino's pizza.
You know? Yeah, I'd put it in top tier.
So, like, first of all,
I'm mistaken. Yeah,
$7.99 for a large pizza with 3 toppings.
Now that I think about it, like Domino's goes kind of hard.
Yeah, thin crust is really good. Their wings are actually really good. Their cheese sticks, they make the lava cake. They do. God,
yeah, dude, no,
they kill it.
The thing with pizza places, especially, is it has to be consistent because you don't order from pizza places a lot. But with Domino's, it's always been consistent.
So, question for you: have you actually had Dunkin' other than coffee? So, have you had their donuts?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever had their breakfast?
No.
Their breakfast is pretty good. Me personally, with their donuts, I don't like that they only do one side of a donut. They only coat one side of their donuts.
Oh, that's right.
Which, if I'm eating a donut, I'm trying to be terrible to my body as possible. As a whole, I would rather go to McDonald's and Starbucks to have coffee than Dunkin' Donuts, and that's just my preference. Say that Dunkin' Donuts is low tier.
Don't think I've had Dunkin' Donuts enough, but I'd probably put Dunkin' Donuts on low tier as well. Like,
it's just not a place I would just want to go. Yeah. Like, oh, I want to go to Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. I would say Fat Burger is high tier.
Really?
Yeah, when I went to Cali 3 times.
Oh, that's right.
And I ate at Fat Burger and I ate at In-N-Out. I've ate at both of those. And Fat Burger is really good.
I'll take your word.
Yeah. Tyler Creator loves Fat Burger.
Yeah, I knew that. Firehouse Subs?
I would say Firehouse Subs is mid-tier.
I would agree. Firehouse Subs mid-tier, and I would agree because I've only had it twice, and that was when I worked at Target, and my coworkers wanted to go after work.
Yeah.
So I went there to hang out with them and eat there, but growing up, I always had Subway by my house besides Firehouse. But their stuff is actually very good.
Because I worked at Mama Goldberg's, it's a similar thing. They do steam and toast their bread. Same exact bread, too. Like, not even different. Same exact bread. And the meat's pretty much the same. They give you a pickle on the side. It's good. It's a sandwich.
It's a solid sandwich place, but I can't say I've had it enough to be like give it anything more than mid-tier. So
Okay, so I want you to start on this one.
Five Guys, I'd have to give it God tier.
So Five Guys to me is a mid-tier.
Really? I've actually had a lot of the food from Five Guys because you get a lot of food for the money you pay. You do pay like the prices. I feel like for the food you get is fair because it's like a little bit more expensive than other places, even for like fast food. But you get a really good quality hamburger. It's just you do not get the fries.
I would say top tier, not God tier. I would do top tier.
That's fair.
Main reason, every time I eat Five Guys, like I've almost shit my pants in the car because the amount of grease, like it tastes so good, but the consuming it and it going through your body is the part of it that I just can't take.
It burns through.
It tastes incredible, but
it burns through the bag.
Yeah. If it didn't cause that, I would give it God tier. But
I would agree. And IHOP.
Don't eat.
Really?
Yeah, I hate IHOP.
You hate IHOP?
Oh, it's so disgusting every time I went as a child, as a teenager, as an adult.
I went a lot with Noah when we were working at Marco's. And I went with a lot of people when I was working at Marco's at the time, and we loved IHOP. And you know what?
You can, you don't have to put don't eat, but you can pick between mid and low tier.
Then if I have to choose mid tier,
I mean, they're known for pancakes. I mean, like if you go there for non-pancakes, like that's kind of weird.
Their dinners are kind of eh.
Yeah.
So it's like if you go for IHOP for breakfast, then like you're going. You know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get some good stuff, but anything else is just it doesn't merit anything higher in my opinion. But I do like IHOP. So In-N-Out Burger, I'll let you take this one.
In-N-Out Burger is mid-tier.
I haven't had it, but every time I see it, I'm like, it doesn't look like it's that special.
Because honestly, you'll find out when we get to the W's why. But we all know who the winner of the two is. But you'll figure out that at the end of it. So have you had any Jersey Mike's?
No, I've heard a lot of good things about it though. Well, I've heard because Jersey Mike's is kind of like it's like corner shop type of like sub place, and you can't go wrong with it, but it's never going to be your first choice for a sub.
The weirdest part to me about Jersey's Mike is they have a sub in a tub. Do you know what a sub in a tub? So they're like, hey, you know what? You know that sandwich that you want to eat? Well, how about you take off the bread and we just put it in some Tupperware and you just eat it like that. That's literally what it's called, a sub in a tub. And literally, I don't know if they give you the bread. It don't really matter at this point because they always put a Jersey Mike's right beside like construction or building.
That's what I've always heard about it. People who live like downtown and like big cities and stuff always talk about Jersey Mike's. Like it feels like Jersey Mike's feels more like a Yankee kind of thing.
I would put it in low tier.
Jimmy John's, we have Jimmy John's. So I didn't realize how many like sub places there were.
I would put Jimmy John's in don't eat. Because there's way better sandwich shops.
Yeah.
And it's cold only. Like they don't heat up. They don't do anything. They're like, hey, mayonnaise. Let's put everything on there.
You want a sandwich?
Here's a sandwich for $7 cold.
You want a sandwich that's clammy? You go to Jimmy John's.
Like you can go to Walmart and buy a full thing of bread, full thing of sandwich, cheese, all the condiments for $1 more.
Well, you got some good ones going on. KFC.
Okay, so what do you think about KFC?
I'd say don't eat, but I know a lot of people love KFC.
But for me personally, I only like KFC chicken if it's the grilled chicken, not the fried chicken. Because you can get a bucket of grilled chicken instead of fried chicken.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's a completely different experience. Yeah. It's completely different.
Well, I mean...
It still makes you feel like garbage, but...
Dude, you're not wrong. God, you want to feel like a big bag of garbage, eat KFC, and...
I would put KFC as don't eat.
Don't eat? Yeah. Yes. Because, I mean... But if you're going to KFC, you know you're getting into it.
Yeah. I don't personally am like, hey man, I want to go get me a bucket of chicken. Like, it's not
Alright,
me.
so I already know where I want to put this. Krispy Kreme.
High tier or top tier?
I want to put Krispy Kreme top tier.
Okay, let's do it.
Because Krispy Kreme is like...
You can't beat them donuts, man.
And you get to see them being made and everything, and they're just put out fresh.
Like, it's almost God tier, honestly.
If you want to put Krispy Kreme in God tier?
I would put Krispy Kreme in God tier because no donuts, like, come close to me. In like a major fast food
when they're fresh, yeah.
Yeah, and but even if they're not fresh, I mean, they could be sitting in the box for like half the day. You go in there and eat when it heat it up in the microwave. It's still freaking good.
I don't know how you feel about Little Caesars, and me and Jay talked about this before. Me and Jay ride for Little Caesars.
So for the price and for the quality of it, it makes sense. But granted, think about it. So a $5 pizza, okay?
It's fresh to go. Yeah.
Fresh to go, $5 pizza. And what does it usually taste like? Kind of like cardboardy?
Yes and no. I've been there, and I've been like, hey, can you make me a fresh one? If you get it made fresh, it's good. You have it that night. But if you let that pizza sit, you're going to regret it. That's going to be some chewy cardboard pizza.
It's super hard when you can pay $3 more and get Domino's.
Yeah.
It's super hard.
I'd put it in mid-tier.
You can... I will give it mid-tier.
Sandy, you know what you're getting into when you're getting Little Caesars.
But you can get a bunch of it super quick. You can take it to parties.
Yeah.
Like, it has, like...
I
would put it in mid-tier more for what it can do versus what it tastes like. So Long John Silver's... don't eat.
Never had it, but I'll take your word for it because I know what kind of food it is.
I mean, we can go get it one day if you want to.
No, I'm good. McDonald's.
So, I'm going to say top tier or god tier.
What?
Yes.
No, I will. Okay, I'd put it in high tier, but here's the thing, and they haven't modernized every McDonald's out there yet, and that's why I feel like this. I had McDonald's not that long ago, and I was like, man, you know, like the when you're a kid and you play with like plastic food, and then you can make like a plastic burger, and I'm like, if you could actually eat that plastic burger. That's what that would taste like to me. That's what the McDonald's we had at the road. But when I lived over at my parents' old house, and they have that modernized like McDonald's over there by the gas station. And it's like incredible. Some of the more high tier McDonald's out there are like actually really good. When it's really good, it's really good.
Yeah.
But when it's bad, it's like
This is why I rate it so high. First of all, breakfast, you can't beat a McGriddle. Also, I am in love with their bagel breakfast. Their coffee is super good. As long as the machine's working, it's good. The dollar minimum burgers are dollar burgers. So
yeah.
Of course they're not that great. But that's why I'm not, if we take it from God tier. And then you go into like the regular burgers, their artisan chicken's pretty good. They have, I would say even the Big Mac is still pretty delicious to this day. If you want to do high tier, I'm okay.
So like I said, I used to eat McDonald's because it was like a minute down the road from my house and at my parents' old house. My go-to meals were, if it wasn't the $5 20 chicken nuggets, which is like super hard to beat. If it wasn't that, I would get like, I always get the large sweet tea, 2 McDoubles.
Yeah.
I get those, and those were like that. Both of those were enough by themselves to like fill me up all the time.
You gotta remember they also have the best Sprite.
Dude, I'm getting radiation just thinking about it.
It has to be one of those two though. Top tier or high tier. It has to
Just
be.
because you praise it so much, we can put it top tier. I cannot justify putting it in God tier.
Okay, that's fine.
We can put it in
I'm
top
okay
tier
with
because
that.
the thing about it going to the one that was really good by my house was like, you know, when it was good, and it's also 24 hours. So it's like that alone kind of also boosts it up. So yeah, I don't feel so bad about putting it in top tier now.
So to Moe's, because we put
Chipotle
at mid tier, high tier for Moe's.
Never really eaten at Moe's.
So Moe's is Chipotle.
Yeah.
But they have their own salsa and their own chips. Like unlimited chips. Unlimited salsa and you just pay for chips.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, I guess they really get
And
you.
you're a big salsa guy, so.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know you don't like salsa, but.
Well, it's not that I don't like salsa. I do. It's just not my go-to. I don't like it like you like it.
Yeah, but they had different versions of it. So you can go in there and get different versions of salsa.
Did you say high tier?
I said high tier.
So, because you said, because I don't eat Moe's.
Yeah.
For real. But I'll take your word for it, high tier.
I think Panda Express, though, is a don't eat.
I don't think I've ever had Panda Express, but I'll take your word for it. Dude, Panera Bread.
So what do you think of it? I'm a mid-tier person. I don't eat there a lot. We can do low tier. Or don't eat.
No, I wasn't going to do don't eat, but I want to say low tier because I don't think their prices justify their food quality. I do like the way Panera is set up if you go inside and eat there, but I'd probably put it in low tier, but if you feel strongly about putting it in mid tier, Papa John's.
Papa John's. Okay. Well, Linda, if you're watching this, you and Jimbo, disregarding them as a company and everything that they do, and the guy, Papa John, what do you think? I don't think the pizza's bad.
I'd say mid tier.
Mid tier? Let's go.
Mid-tier.
Let's do that. We'll just stop this one really quick.
Growing up, my family did eat a lot of Papa John's, and I never thought it was exceptional, but I don't know.
Yeah, let's go.
Pizza Hut.
Don't eat.
Don't eat.
Yeah, 100%. If you eat at Pizza Hut, it's literally the only pizza place near you. It's 100%.
Louisiana Kitchen.
So that's Popeyes.
Popeyes, yeah.
Popeyes, I would say, man, Popeyes makes some really good chicken. Their
Yeah.
biscuits are super dry. I mean, obviously, hopefully you're not eating their biscuits without like something to drink.
Why would you not have something to drink if you're at Popeyes?
Honestly, I feel like Popeyes is going to be mid or high tier for me.
I'd probably put it in mid tier. Like, I bet you if I ate it now, I'd probably be like, yo, it's pretty high tier, but just kind of like chilling, probably mid tier. I haven't had it in a long time.
Quiznos is a don't eat for sure.
Quiznos?
Have you ate? Well, we used to have a Quiznos. It shut down because everybody was like, "I don't want to eat here."
True. Okay, Sonic.
Where you want to put it? Because I'm a little indifferent when it comes to Sonic because
I'm kind of mid tier on Sonic.
I would agree with you on mid tier.
I would do high tier. Because like when I said mid tier, I was like, okay, their fries and their burgers are kind of like, they're good. They're not like exceptional, but I'm thinking of like their dessert menus. I'm like,
dessert. Yeah. I'm a big fan of their toaster burger. I think their tots are super good. Their hot dogs are actually really good if you eat hot dogs.
Yeah, and they also run deals all the time on like all their foods, so it's like
ice cream's pretty good. Their slushies are super good, like the coconut slushie
desserts, man,
like there's a lot of stuff going on there that a lot of people don't do, and I think also the convenience of you pulling up and driving. I think that's pretty cool as a company.
I know a lot of people probably disagree, but I ride for Sonic. I won't say I don't like coffee. I do like some coffee. I just have to be in the good mood for coffee, but I do not go to Starbucks for coffee.
I think their coffee's good, lower price. Every time I go to a Starbucks, I do like their cake pops. I do like their scones. I do like their chai tea. I actually like chai tea a lot.
They do have tea.
I do like when they do pumpkin spice and all that kind of stuff too for the holidays. They're pretty convenient. You always drive in. There's always one. So, I mean, I would say mid to high. Depending on what I think quality and as a company and the convenience of them, that's what I'm putting in consideration.
Yeah, that makes sense. If
they do sell food, but who goes to Starbucks for food other than like bagels and stuff like that?
Yeah, as kind of like a loft type of. I feel like they've been around for a long time and they're very consistent. So if you want to put them in mid tier because I don't really.
That's fine. I'm gonna put it in mid tier. Steak and Shake is a don't eat.
I'd agree, but I've had some good experiences at Steak and Shake.
You can put it in low tier.
I'll put it in don't eat because I know
I would never.
I know Steak and Shake is like it truly is bad.
If you go there for shakes, not that bad. If you go there for steaks,
their steak burgers.
Oh my god, it's one of the worst things I've ever ate.
It's pretty bad.
It's super bad. Subway. Subway to me is I'd say mid tier.
Yeah, no, I'd say mid tier.
I feel like Subway is good.
They have enough redeeming quality.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff at Subway.
Yeah.
A lot of food, pretty fair price, I would say, for that too.
And now we got a good one.
Taco Bell.
I'd say top tier.
Top tier. It's definitely not God tier because the people that work at Taco Bell, they're good, but whenever they run out of stuff, when you really want it, is what really gets me. And Taco Bell is, I think, the only restaurant where they run out of stuff.
Taco Bell is also convenient. They always are changing up their menus. I've never been let down from a Taco Bell experience. When it comes to the quality of their food, I mean, it'll make you shit like crazy, but...
I just had Taco Bell before we did this. Like, I literally just had Taco Bell, Crunchwrap Supreme, Taco, but they have Baja Blast. Baja Blast!
Yeah, so that's really what they're known for, their specific brand of...
They have Freezies now. They got...
I had Wawa when I went to FYA, and you can get like a lot of different kinds of food at Wawa. It's a very, very convenient.
You can rate it. I don't know.
I would probably put Wawa at high tier. Well, I wish I could have had Wawa more, but Wawa is like super hypey. Like people hype it up like crazy. But if I was able to have a Wawa near us, I'd probably go to it all the time because it's like a mega convenience store as well.
Oh, okay.
Wendy's, I'll say low tier.
Low tier? Damn, I was gonna say high tier.
I'll say low tier.
I think Wendy's is incredible.
If you want to put it in high tier, we can.
Okay, so let's make some arguments for this because this is what the people want to hear. So Wendy's, $4 box. The food is it's cheap. Okay, it's super cheap. But you get drink, you get fries. Their fries are actually really good at Wendy's. Kind of salty, but they're still pretty good.
I'll say that.
Their nuggets are really bad. But they have the spicy nuggets coming back. So
yeah, people love the spicy nuggets when they were out.
They had the Baconator, which is a god tier sandwich. I would say in the sandwiches of like each of these restaurants, like there's the Big Mac, the Whopper, the Baconator. Mm-hmm. Baconator for sure.
Really, it takes the
cake.
It
definitely better than all those at the top.
So the reason I feel like this, and like I used to ride for Wendy's really hard back in high school as well. It's just something about, I think my taste buds have changed because like something about the taste of their beef, it just doesn't sit well with me anymore. And if I'm talking like because they have Frosties and they have really good fries.
Frozen, not fresh.
They use day-old meat in their chili.
Some day-old meat.
They use day-old meat.
It's all the fresh but not fresh burgers that no one want to buy, so they just grind it up.
So there's only like two things I really like from Wendy's that much.
We can put it in mid tier.
But if you want to put it in high tier, because we can put it in high tier for you, because there's certain things we moved around for me.
You just go ahead and put Whataburger where it needs to go. You don't have to. You don't have to even ask. God tier. Whataburger is the best restaurant for me and Hayden. We will ride and die for Whataburger until we die.
And the best thing about it is it has a lot of really great things on its menu. Its menu is pretty diverse, but everything on there is good. Really good breakfast too. It's 24 hours.
The worst part about Whataburger is waiting, but waiting for that food and it always tasting good.
It's worth it.
Can't beat it.
And not only that, but like usually the people who work at Whataburger are like, they're almost as nice as some of the people who are made to be nice at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
They're really nice people at Whataburger.
Our neighbor works at Whataburger.
Yeah, he's a good kid too.
Yeah.
So
Whataburger's so good, and like you would pay to put cheese on it.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
And I do every single time.
So I'm a top tier guy for Zaxby's.
I'd agree. Only thing I take away from why I wouldn't put it in God tier is I wish Zaxby's would give you more food.
Yeah. That's
but all their food is really, really good.
Yeah, fries are really good. Their Zaxby sauce is really good.
Zaxby sauce is
They
awesome.
focus on chicken, so they don't have to steer away from stuff. It's like, that was pretty good. Steer away, because it's like, shut up, Tim. They don't have to.
Zaxby's is like, what's up?
Yeah. It's same like Chick-fil-A. Like, Chick-fil-A just makes chicken. Like.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little different, obviously, for people on my channel, because I just do music videos, but.
This is a fun idea, and people have been doing it on YouTube, so I figured, like...
Why not?
Yeah.
If you don't like the video, don't unsubscribe. But yeah, we've been wanting to do this for a while, and everyone's doing it, so why not? If you agree with some of our choices, leave a comment. If you don't agree, leave a comment.
Make your own list.
And make your own list, because it's fun. And we've been recording for like 45 minutes, and it's not even a lot of restaurants, but... Man.
There were bigger ones that we could have done, but this was a solid one that there was enough that we could talk about. I'm happy with our God tier.
Yeah, our God tier is pretty good. I'm glad there's not like a stupid amount of God tier stuff. I think our Don't Eats really well. Mid tier is definitely pretty good.
Yeah, mid tier, I want to say mid tier is like you can definitely get away with eating all those and not come away with a bad experience, but like low tier, it's like, why bother? That's it, man. I'm happy with this list.
If you want us to do more, just let us know. There's a lot of stuff we can do.
There's tons of these lists, yeah. So.
Okay. Oh, do I have my glasses? Okay.